Hi all, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, let's see how to apply entry visa through San Francisco Indian Consulate. So let's get started. Click on entry visa link. Here are the steps to apply entry visa. Before applying entry visa, please check the permitted category for travel to India. So according to this, all existing visas are restored except electronic visa, tourist visa and medical visa. If you have a valid entry visa, that is X visa, you are good to travel, and if you have a valid OCA card or PIO card, you are good to travel. You no need to apply for new entry visa. For applying new entry visa, we have to fill paper or regular visa application in indianvisaonline.gov.in. We have to click this link first and fill the application. Click on regular or paper visa. Again you have to click on regular or paper visa application. You have to start filling the application. First is the country or region from where you are filling your application. Next is the Indian mission. I will select San Francisco mission and nationality. Next is the date of birth, email ID and expected date of arrival. You can provide any intended date of arrival. Next is the visa type. In visa type we have to select entry visa, and in purpose we have to select Indian origin. So in applicant's detail you have to give first name in given name and last name in surname, gender, date of birth, town or city of birth, country of birth, national identification number, you have to give your SSN number, religion, visible identification mark. If you don't have any identification mark, you can provide not applicable. So for educational qualification, if you are applying for a minor, you can select not applicable being minor, nationality and nationality acquired by birth or naturalization. So if you are selecting nationality acquired by naturalization, then you have to provide your previous nationality details. Next you have to provide your passport details and continue. Next is applicant's address details. In this we have to provide present address and family details like father's details and mother's details and marital status. So if you have any origin in Pakistan, you have to select yes and provide the details, otherwise you can select no. For minor, in professional or occupation details, you can choose others and provide minor, and in employer name and address you can choose not applicable. The next part is your visa detail part. You have to choose the duration of visa in months. Next, number of entry, you can choose single, double, multiple or triple. And then you have to provide the port of arrival in India. If you have ever visited India, you have to choose yes and provide the details, otherwise you can choose no. If you have refused extended stay in India, you have to provide the details also, and countries you have visited in last 10 years. And if you have visited any SARS countries in last 3 years, you have to provide the details for the same. And you have to provide one reference name in India and one reference person name in US. So next, these are some common questions which you have to answer according to you, and then you have to select declaration part and submit the application. Next, you have to upload your passport size photo. Before uploading your passport size photo, please read the photo specification. Once you upload your photo, you can review your visa application. If there is any changes, click edit and modify the application. If you are good with all the details, you can click continue and print your application. Once you print your application, you cannot edit the application, so make sure all the information is right. Please make a note of your application ID. This is your ARN number. So once you take the printout of your application, you have to paste one passport size photo in the place provided and sign below the photo. So if it is for minor applicant, the minor applicant can either sign the application or you can take the thumb impression. Do not send your application without taking thumb impression or signature of minor applicant. So in second page, after taking thumb impression or signature of minor applicant, both the parents has to sign the application. So once you are done with your application form, these are the list of documents you have to send along with your application form. So let's see the list of documents we need for adult application first. So the first is going to be your application form, which you have generated in the Indian government website. Next is the address proof. You have to provide any one of the following address proof. Next is the US passport. You have to provide both original and one copy of your US passport. Next is any existing visa if you have, that is if you have any tourist visa or medical visa or any other expired entry visa, if you have any, you have to provide the copy of your visa pages. And if you have any expired OCA or PIO card, you have to provide copy of your OCA or PIO card. Next is the reason for your travel. If you have any medical emergency for your family members, then you have to provide hospital or doctor's letter stating the relationship and condition of the family member. If you don't have any medical emergency, you can provide a valid reason for your travel. You have to type a letter addressing the consulate stating the valid reason for your travel. Do not submit handwritten letter. Next is the renunciation certificate. So if you have acquired US nationality by naturalization, then you have to provide a renunciation certificate. If you don't have renunciation certificate or if you have applied for renunciation certificate, then you have to provide receipt of your applied renunciation certificate, or you can provide cancelled Indian passport pages which has the stamp stating cancelled due to acquired foreign nationality. You have to provide any one of the following proof for renunciation certificate. Next is marriage certificate. So if you are applying visa on basis of your Indian spouse, then you have to provide copy of your marriage certificate. Next is one passport size photo with a white background which should be taken less than 6 months. Next is the fee. You have to submit money order or cashier check in favor of Consulate General of India, San Francisco. So it should be one single money order for $103 or one single cashier check for $103, and the money order or cashier check should clearly mention the applicant's name in it, and do not provide personal checks. Last is the self-addressed written envelope to receive your passport back with the stamped visa pages. Do not submit FedEx envelope because FedEx envelopes are used for passport renewal and OCA. You can use UPS or USPS envelopes. So you have to send all these documents to the address mentioned here. I'll provide the link for this document in the description below. If you are applying for minor, below is the list of documents you need to submit along with your visa application. So first is going to be your visa application form which you have generated in government portal. Next is the address proof. Address proof can be either of parents' address proof. Below are the list of address proof which is accepted. You have to submit any one of the following address proof copy. Next is birth certificate of the minor applicant. The birth certificate should have both parents' name mentioned in it. Next is US passport copy. You have to submit one copy of US passport along with the original passport. No need to print all the pages in the passport. Only information and photo pages are enough. Next is going to be existing visa pages. If you have any valid tourist or other visa, you have to provide one copy of your existing visa pages, or if you have any expired visa pages, you have to provide copy of your expired visa pages. If you have any expired OCA or PIO card, you have to provide copy of OCA or PIO card. Next is parents' current passport copy. You have to provide both the parents' passport copy pages. Only information and photo pages are enough. No need to print whole passport pages. Next is parental authorization form. Parental authorization form has to be notarized. Do not forget to notarize the parental authorization form. Next is reason for travel. If you have any medical emergency, then you have to provide doctor's letter or hospital letter stating the condition and relationship of the patient to the applicant. If you don't have any medical emergency, you can type a letter addressing the consulate stating the valid reason for the travel. Sometimes for minor applicant, no need to mention any reason for travel if both the parents are Indian citizens, but if in case they want it, you can submit a letter stating the valid reason. Next is marriage certificate. You have to submit one copy of parents' marriage certificate. So next is renunciation certificate. If the minor applicant has acquired US nationality through naturalization, then you have to submit renunciation certificate, or if you have applied renunciation certificate, you have to submit receipt of renunciation certificate, or you have to submit cancelled Indian passport stating cancelled due to acquired foreign nationality. Next is one passport size photo with a white background which should be taken less than 6 months. Next is fee. You have to submit money order or cashier check for $103 in favor of Consulate General of India, San Francisco. Applicant's name should be clearly mentioned in money order or cashier check. Do not submit personal check. Next, you have to submit self-addressed written envelope to get your passport back with the stamped visa pages. Do not submit FedEx envelope because FedEx envelopes are used for passport renewal and OCA. You can use UPS or USPS envelopes. So this is the shipping address to which you have to send your application. I'll provide the link for this document in the description below. So make sure you have pasted your photo in visa application, otherwise your application might get rejected. And do not send expired US passport, and it will take 5 to 7 business days for issuing your visa, and visa validity begins from the date of issue and not from the date of travel. So if you have any death in the family and you need to travel immediately, then you have to submit death certificate or hospital or doctor's certificate explaining the situation and the urgency of your travel to get your visa immediately. So if you have any emergency queries, you can contact through this email ID provided here. I will provide the link for this page in the description. I hope I have covered all the points in this video. If you find this video helpful, please like and share the video. It might help others, and also subscribe to the channel for further updates. Thank you.